I moved into Briarwood Estates thinking I'd finally found peace. A quiet cul-de-sac, tree-lined streets, a decent neighborhood watch group. Everything looked perfect. That illusion shattered within 2 weeks, all thanks to Margot Brenshaw, the HOA president. Margot wasn't your average rule stickler. She was something out of a homeowner's nightmare. The kind of woman who drove a golf cart labeled HOA Enforcement Unit and slapped violation notices on mailboxes like it was a badge of honor. She even wore a body cam on her chest like a suburban RoboCop. The first incident? My garbage bins. I left them out till 11 a.m. the next morning. Boom, $75 fine. The second? My lawn wasn't uniform enough. I had Kentucky bluegrass. She wanted community standard Bermuda. Another fine. $125 this time. But I kept my cool. I figured this was just her being her, until the day she crossed the line in a way I never imagined. I was working late one Friday and noticed my security cam app pinged at 2:46 p.m. The motion detector caught someone near my garage. I pulled it up on my second screen, and there she was, Margot, dressed in her HOA windbreaker, clipboard in one hand, and bolt cutters in the other. I thought maybe she was inspecting until she snipped my padlock clean and stepped into my garage. No knock, no warning, no permission. I live alone, but that day, I had something inside she couldn't have predicted. A borrowed Harley Davidson. My cousin asked me to store it while he traveled, and Margot apparently believed I was running some kind of unauthorized motorcycle operation. She started snooping around, muttering to herself and writing down plate numbers. I heard her say, non-compliance, unregistered vehicle, probable cause. She had no clue I was watching her live. So I called the police, calmly, reported a breaking and entering, mentioned I had a live feed. Officers said they were en route. 10 minutes later, I watched from my front window as two officers arrived. Margot strutted out of my garage like she owned the place. Until she saw them, her face went pale. They asked her to sit down, and one officer kept repeating, "You entered a locked structure without consent?" Margot tried to argue it was an inspection under HOA guidelines, but the officers weren't having it. They pulled out their citation pad and even started questioning her authorization papers. Here's the kicker. Turns out the HOA bylaws never gave her any right to enter private property without express written consent, especially not by force. She was slapped with trespassing charges and temporarily removed from the HOA board pending investigation. But the cherry on top? I printed out screenshots from the security footage, enlarged them, and posted them on a public HOA bulletin board with the caption, "If the HOA wants to enter your home, ask for a warrant." It went viral in our neighborhood Facebook group. Margot, she's now facing a civil suit from another neighbor she allegedly did the same thing to last year, except they didn't have cameras. I did. Lesson learned. In the age of surveillance, never assume you're alone, especially when you're Margot Brenshaw, HOA Cop of the Year.